we're going to experiment with subtracting colours. Now this is what happens when you use paints and pigments. So it's what happens when you put things on paper. So let's set up our paper. Let's make it a nice big one, 600 by 600. And we're going to put our computer into a special graphics mode called OpenGL. So notice that's all capitals there. We are going to use a blend mode. Normally, processing would put two colors, one color would sit on top of the other and they wouldn't interact at all. But in blend mode, we tell it we'd like you to treat these colors as subtractive like we get in the real world. All right, so your neighbor's doing add, you're doing subtract. Now, let's go ahead and draw a colored rectangle. So first let's set the fill color to be red, for example. So no green, no blue. Now it's not going to appear red on the screen because we're actually going to be taking red away. Oh, I know what we forgot to do. We forgot to set our background color. Now we want white because white is all the light, and then we're going to subtract things from it. So if we put a red rectangle on here, what we're going to see is the color that's left when we subtract red from white. And you'll see what happens when you do it. So let's make a rectangle. Let's say it's 50 across, 50 down, and it's a nice big size. Let's say 200 by 200. All right, now when we run that, we should see whatever color we get when we take away red from white. So we run this, we should expect a white background, and we'll see whatever color we get when we take away red from white. And what we should see here are the primary colors that your art teachers have been telling you about. All right, and these are the colors that are used for printing. So what I'd like you to do now is to change the color again to whatever's left when we subtract green from white. So we'll draw another rectangle. What did I do there? Made a wee mistake. I might like that. And draw another rectangle. This time we'll put it in a different position on the screen. So I haven't finished that. Then another color, this time with what color we get when we subtract blue from white light, and we're going to put that in another position on the screen. I'll let you figure that out. And then I want you to see what those colors are, and then try changing these coordinates here for this rectangle, and this rectangle so that they overlap. And when they overlap, those colors will subtract together, and we'll see what we end up with. So when all three colors overlap, what do you think we're going to get? And that's the experiment I'd like you to try. So in the end, you should have a picture on your screen of three rectangles. Some parts of the screen, there's two rectangles overlapping, but in one part, all three rectangles have to overlap to show what color we get. Take a screenshot of that and pop it into your ePortfolio. Good luck, have fun with that too.